the most important thing you have to have when you getting started with anything, whether it's a physical thing or whether it's a concept or whether it's just morals that you're trying to stand on. That's a foundation. You have to have a solid foundation. If you have a solid foundation, nothing can move you. Things might shake you, but you'll always hold firm and stand in place. Once you get that foundation set, you know what you're standing on. Think about that. People will say, what do you stand for? That's where it starts. What do you stand for? Do you stand for God? On top of that, do you stand for family? Do you stand for self? Do you stand for money? Do you stand for love? Do you stand for respect? Do you stand for equality? Do you stand for fairness? You make a choice on what foundation you want to stand on. Then you can use all the foundations because all those are solid. And when you use the foundations, you build on the foundations. And after you make a decision on what you want to stand for, stand on, then you make a blueprint of how you're going to build this kingdom of yours. Whether it's a mental kingdom, whether it's a physical kingdom, whether it's just a concept that you're trying to build, a structure. After you build a structure, you got to plan how you going to organize it, how you going to manage it. And after you figure out how you going to plan and manage, you got to have a plan of attack. How you going to get this done? How you going to reach this person? How you going to bring this in? And you got to keep it organized. There has to be an organization. Then when you get that organization, you have to have the management in different compartments. And after you have the management, now you got to have the overseers. You got to make sure everything is running smooth from the foundation up. So it's all about foundation. It's all about foundation. Nothing goes as planned if the foundation isn't solid, because you can build everything from the ground up. And as soon as things start to get rocky and get hard and get tough, and they hit the bottom, rock bottom, if it's rock bottom, your foundation will stand. But if it's built on a glass floor, if it's built on sand, if your foundation is cotton soft, it'll fall. Your morals will fall. You will collapse. You will become the shell of yourself. You'll become that weak-minded man who feel like he can't do it, can't get through. You'll feel lost. You'll feel no love. You'll feel no purpose. Once you feel no purpose, that's when you start to fall off. That's when you start to follow the crowd. That's when you start to do things out of anger, do things out of lust, because that foundation is gone. And you start to ask yourself questions like, well, why am I doing this? If the foundation's solid, you tell yourself, because I'm a man of integrity. I'm a man of love. I'm a man of my word. I'm a woman of my word. I'm a woman of integrity. I'm taking care. I always told myself I would stand for something. Whether people can see me do it or not, this is who I am in between these four vertices.